Now, a charity set up to help homeless people by a serving West Midlands police officer is celebrating a record-breaking year, helping thousands across the UK. Ian Northcote's Socks and Chocs charity has collected nearly 17,000 pairs of socks, almost 22,000 chocolate bars, more than 500 sleeping bags and around 3,000 hats, gloves and scarves. The officer and his team of helpers have spent the last week delivering festive cheer to homeless shelters across the region, including one in Birmingham, which opened its doors for the 40th year running today. Bob Huckenhall reports.
Preparing the first of hundreds of meals to be served up to the homeless, the lonely and the vulnerable. For up to 150 people, Birmingham Christmas Shelter will provide food, company, entertainment and healthcare.
It was really interesting. I was in Birmingham the other day and this young lad came up to me and he came and asked me for some money, and I said, well look, I don't give money out. And I got the leaflet about the shelter in my hand and I said, this is what we do. And his face was amazing. He just got this little smile and it gave me such a buzz.
Donovan, who struggles with alcoholism, says spending Christmas here is like belonging to a family.
Being with these people, they understand me and they make me laugh, you know, they make me enjoy myself, you know, enjoy what Christmas is all about.
The shelter's open until Saturday morning. Some will stay the night, others will pop in as they feel the need.
I'm on my own, I got the dog, this is my third year down here. It's a lovely atmosphere.
It's kept going for 40 years, but Birmingham Christmas Shelter wouldn't have survived had it not been for donations from other charities and local businesses. At the weekend, hundreds of gifts from the charity Socks and Chocs were delivered to help the Christmas celebrations along. And of course, without the 400 or so volunteers, the shelter couldn't function.
Got two young children, Sebastian and Amelia, who are looking forward to Christmas, but as they get older, you know, they'll appreciate that obviously there are people out there that need our help, so you know, they're more than happy for me to come and give my time.
And they know if their guests leave with a smile on their faces, it'll all have been worthwhile. Bob Huckenhall, BBC Midlands Today, Birmingham.
And Ian Northcote is here now. Good evening, Ian.
Good evening.
Now, you set this charity up in 2010. What was the motivation? Why did you do it?
I've been a police officer for about 23 years now, and over the time, walking around the city, you tend to meet quite a lot of homeless people. And I just decided it was time to do something about it, really. It was really inspired by one particular young man who actually died in the city centre in the cold, in the freezing cold, and I decided I've got to do something. But like a lot of things, it took me sort of 18 years to actually bother to do something about it, but I'm there now.
Well, you certainly are there now. I mean, did you ever imagine it would reach this kind of scale?
No, it's just been amazing. Our sort of byline, if you like, is lots of people doing a little bit is better than a few people doing a lot. And people just seem to take that to heart. They really do want to join in and help, and they've done it nationally. It's been amazing.
And it's not just you, of course. You do have lots of volunteers give their time for free. I don't think they even get paid expenses, do they?
No. In our constitution, we don't take any money that we do get, and we don't ask for money, of course. We ask for socks and chocs. But if somebody does do a marathon for us and give us some money or whatever, that goes into the bank account, and we spend it only on the target items. No expenses at all, clearly in our constitution. So all my team, I've got 8 people that do it themselves, they pay it themselves, they drive all over the country to pick up kit from various places. They don't get anything for that at all, they do it for the love of it.
And Ian, the fact that this has been so successful and it's grown over the last 4 years just highlights what a serious issue homelessness still is.
Yes, I mean, homelessness means a lot of different things. It could be sofa surfing, it could be the actual rough sleepers that you actually see on the streets. And I think Socks and Chocs has worked really well because it actually highlights some of that, highlights some of the hostels that require a bit of help. And one particular lady in Leicester contacted me and said that it's actually got some local people to realise we're actually here. So Socks and Chocs has helped not just with the Socks and Chocs, but also an awareness issue.
Any idea what next for the charity?
I'm looking for somebody to start a Socks and Chocs collection in their town and city, so that we've got somebody actually everywhere in the country doing it. Because I don't need to touch the stuff, it's just almost like I'm inspiring it to happen. So people actually run their own thing. They go on their website, they can download the resource packs and run their own version of Socks and Chocs and then deliver it to a centre that's near them and therefore important to them.
Yeah. Ian, great to meet you. Thanks very much indeed.
You.
Thanks for all the work you do.